Well, students, um, welcome back. Yeah, how are you? Hope you're all doing good. Yeah. Well, we are going to move on. Yeah. Let me briefly go through the content one more time. Okay. I have added just some more words to it. Yeah, just to explain in detail. Yeah, and then we would do the warm-up activity. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, the course content. Okay, go through it because we are going to, learn and we are going to do all these activities. Okay, for this course. Yeah, the first one here. It's just a quick reminder and a quick review. Okay, we learn vocabulary. Okay, related to travel English. Okay, and some expressions. Yeah, some idioms. So vocabulary part is number one. So for like every week. Yeah, we learn some vocabulary, and we also read some articles. Okay, once we learn the vocabulary, then we read the articles, and the articles have those vocabulary. Okay, all right, that's number one. And the knowledge, yeah, the knowledge of different countries, right? Yeah, you remember I showed you some pictures and asked you to guess the name of the country. So we will try to do it almost every week. Yeah, how about that? Is it too much? But it's good, right? It's good to learn about countries, so why not? Yeah. Well, so we gain some knowledge, and also, I'll try to include some articles related to that country, and we would also have conversations or like travel situations, or I would ask you some questions. Yeah. All right, these are some reminders, right? Right. So I'm going to go through it quickly. All right, and communicate in English, okay, because that's the objective. So the course content, I'll try to give you opportunities to speak up, yeah, to talk. So we practice travel scenarios with your partner or with a group, yeah. So that's one, practicing travel conversations, like when you go shopping or when you go to a restaurant, ordering meal. So we will take all these articles from SSI textbook or even from internet. So the materials, we have those materials. You just have to practice and practice the conversations or travel conversations here. And culture, yeah, that's part of our course, right? We learn some culture, general culture and like working culture, if possible. We also try to include. And we try to compare Taiwan culture to the country. Like if you're going to have a presentation on a particular country, maybe one aspect that you have to talk about is the culture here. You can compare Taiwan culture with, let's say, Denmark culture, yeah, not Korean culture or Japanese culture. So two different cultures, like East and West. Yeah, and so we also learn, yeah, the cultural aspects here, and I'll also provide you some knowledge, like for example, I mentioned before, I will talk about Indian culture, the most important parts, right? Because culture is vast and it's huge. Yeah, so we just choose the most meaningful or the important aspects of the culture, like for example, stereotypes or values of that country. So when you present a country, you talk about what kind of stereotypes exist and why we shouldn't have those stereotypes, and the values, because the values are important. Like in this country, they value this part, this aspect, this factor, or this, like for example, family. Yeah, they value the family. This family is number one. And maybe some cultures, they value freedom. That's number one. So we try to learn cultures by comparing Taiwan culture or two different cultures. If not Taiwan culture, we could also compare like Japan and the US, because these two different cultures, right? Yeah. And digital competence, I just added this word because you are going to make a video. Yeah, it's not like you're going to learn a lot about making videos, but you still have to do it, right? So I will introduce some websites where you can edit the videos and good quality videos, and you also try to learn the digital skills. Yeah, and some questions, maybe I will type the questions on Google Form. We try to use Google Form, so try to make use of the media. Okay, and if possible, I'll give you some I would give you some assignments, right, where you have to interact with the foreigners. So you would chat with a foreigner. You try to find a foreigner in a different country like Denmark. So you are introducing Denmark. Maybe you find a person in Denmark, chat with him, and to get more information. So some kind of interaction with the person from that particular country. So chatting, yeah, social media. So some kind of competitions, all right? Sorry, competence, yeah. And then you also have to make a short video. That's the content part, right? The short video is about introducing an attraction in Taiwan, right? Sorry, yeah. And so this is about the course content. I'm sorry, I think the weather is getting cold, right? So it's coughing, yeah, just ignore this part here. All right, so that's the course content, and we'll move on. I want to show you some pictures just like before that I showed you. So here we go. Find the name of the country, okay, and provide some information. Okay, I will upload this picture online. So we have this online platform in our school. So you have to type, write the name of the country and provide some information on this country. Okay. Okay, here we go. These are beautiful pictures, right? Yeah. Where can you find this picture? It's a beautiful. In fact, this country is known for good air quality. Okay, pure air, which is, it's not easy to find in Taiwan right now. Yeah. All right, and again, the assignment is the same. Try to find the country. Search the picture, because this picture also I'll upload online. Okay. All right, and here we go. Wow, look at that. Yeah, look at the colors, like blue, green, and there's a house in between. I mean, in the middle, a small house in red. Yeah, it's one of the best countries in the world. Yeah, and again, when I upload these pictures, I will give you some hints. Okay, so that you can search on internet and find the name of the countries, and also provide some information. I repeat many times so that you know what you have to do. Okay. All right. Some more countries. Wow, so beautiful. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Do you want to live here? Yeah. Do you want to go there? This is in the Middle East. Yeah, one of the Middle Eastern countries. Yeah. Okay, find out. Okay. And I mentioned before, I will try to provide some knowledge about different countries. We try to get some materials from internet and from textbooks. And as you can see here, what each country leads the world in. Yeah. To give you an example, my country, right? Do you still remember where do I come from? Or you don't care? Okay. I come from India. In my country, right, leads the world in making movies. Yeah. We make more movies than Hollywood. Yeah, we call our movie industry as Bollywood. So Bollywood makes more movies than Hollywood. Yeah. So again, some information. Okay, I will give you some questions. You have to find the answers. Yeah. So this kind of general knowledge, yeah, you would gain a lot. You will get this information. Okay. All right, and some more information like this. The top 10 destinations in Asia. It's not in the world, in Asia. Maybe I'll give you a question. You have to find out the top 10 destinations in the world. Okay. So China is number 1, and where is Taiwan? Okay. Taiwan is there. It's number 9. And these the top destinations can change every year. Yeah. So, but then just to have an idea, right? Yeah. As I said, it's all about gaining some knowledge about different countries. Okay. All right. I think it's enough for today. And in the next video, we will move on to the units. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.